Welcome to Overwatch, the game we pick only one hero and refuse to switch. We lose the game and I break my trash. And today we are gonna do just that with Junkrat. Codename Trash Mouse. The mildly psychotic Australian pyromaniac known for such actions is never letting go of the mouse button and one-shotting you way faster than you expected. But what is Junkrat's story? Junkrat's real name is Jameson Fox. With a low opinion of Omnics and those who trust them, the explosive-obsessed Australian spends his days destroying anything and everything he can get his hands on. This just for either money or the enjoyment of blowing shit up. He is also, more importantly, partnered with Roadhog as a bodyguard for a 50-50 split of all the earnings they acquire. They're a little tag team Australian duo with a bunch of mayhem, hatred for police, and, well, they're both pretty insane. But what is he like in game? Well, he has the average health of 200, but has one of the most insane damage outputs in the entire game. With an absolutely massive amount of power from his grenade launcher, the ability to use corners, walls, and ceilings as bounce points, as well as an array of traps, he is an absolute terror in the right hands. And sometimes, not so bad in the wrong hands. There's just something about Junkrat that gives off this rather innocent vibe to him in game. I mean, not in lore. In lore, he's a maniac. But whenever I see Junkrat, I kind of have this mental image of like, it's just Junkrat, I can take care of him. And then I get bounced from explosive to explosive immediately and just get one shot. And I wonder what the fuck just happened. That's really Junkrat. Now let's discuss the Dumpster Gerbil's abilities. His passive is Martyrdom. On death, drop 6 grenades. Grenades do 50 damage each, have splash damage, and boom. Cheesed. His main weapon is his grenade move. Arcing projectile, max 120 damage, 2-meter radius, 5 ammo, cannot headshot, boom. Noob tubed. His shift is his mine move. 120 damage max, 3-meter radius, remains until detonated, launches enemies, boom. Flying rat. Next, his trap move. 100 HP, 80 damage, 1-meter radius, 3-second root, boom. Gotcha. And finally, his tire move. 100 HP, 600 damage max, 10-meter radius, 10-second duration, boom. Tired. So Junkrat is an odd fellow in many ways. A rather simple looking character with a probably bigger than good for him hitbox and with the most base HP at 200. His grenades are hard to land and are generally used as area denial with a trap to annoy players and a mine to either send them flying or finish them off. On paper, Junkrat is a very simple hero, but put in the right hands, all of his moves become different or all have different uses. Instead of just lobbing grenades, his grenades are used in junction with each other or to stop choke points or bounce enemies into another to cause massive damage. His concussion mines are literally used as an escape or an engagement tool. Junkrat can soar across the sky with these things and flank, or just generally be a massive nuisance to anyone near a cliff. The trap is, well, it's just a trap. It's very minimal, and it works when it works. And the Rip Tire can one-shot just about any hero in the game at 600 damage. Of course, this changes depending on damage resistance and such, but overall, it's an insanely good move. Junkrat transforms into an entire other hero depending on what level of play you see him at, and honestly, that's cool as hell. Welcome to the Junkrat PSA. If I'm a Junkrat main, remember these things. Number 1. It would be nice if you didn't give away my trap's location. Specifically avoiding where I place these gives it away way more than you think. Number 2. I do not just use my bombs for lobbing, but when we aren't in a fight, what else do you expect me to do with them? And number 3. Fuck you, Farah. This has been a Junkrat PSA. Thank you for watching. For the people that Junkrat butt touch, I go with Bastion, Torbjorn, Reinhardt, and Zenyatta. You see a theme here? Stationary targets. Torb, Bastion, Rein all barely move an inch and are extremely easy food for Junkrat. Zen moves a little, but not enough. If a floating monk can be trapped by a bear trap, that's saying something. For people that Junkrat get countered by, I go with Widowmaker, Hanzo, Farah, and Zarya. Notice another theme? Range. You'll never reach the range of Widow or Hanzo, and if you do, that's their own fault. Farah is probably Junkrat's biggest counter. If they suck, you might be able to snag some cheeky hits on them, but in reality, they're going to ruin your day. And Zarya is really strong because she just runs into your bombs and automatically shields herself, giving her 50 charge immediately. For cosmetics, the best blue skin is the orange one, the best purple is the caution one, the best legendary is Junkenstein or the beach rat. The best emo is his sexy laying down pose, the best victory pose is him chewing on the metal, the best voice line is this.
Shiny.
Or this.
Happy Halloween!
The best spray is this face because you stick it on other people's sprays, and the best highlight intro is easily the nuts one, but I have a little bit of a soft spot for shot put. So let's wrap up Junkrat. Saying that he's okay at low ranks and a god at high ranks is true of almost every hero in Overwatch, but Junkrat still is. He's a lob monster at lower and a lob god at higher. It can be insanely good and very surprising depending on how he bursts you down. But either way, he's Junkrat. He's fun, he's effective, most importantly, he can fly. Well everyone, thanks so much for watching this one trick guide on Junkrat. If you want to see more, go ahead and click the rest of the playlist indicated by the information button on top right of the video, and I hope you enjoy. My name has been Bricky, and I give it a 10. Goodbye.